Hey there. Hi there. Ho there. I'm Joe. What is it? Oh, I think it's going on 9 p.m. here in Youngstown, Ohio. Thought I'd make a little catching up video here on a few things. I bounce between projects constantly. Today I took some of this to work and did some painting. This is the Youngstown water department truck I've been messing with. Didn't do too much to this, but I did build a headache rack. Put some window screen on there. Just use some Plastruct or evergreen, whatever pieces they were. I put a bottom to this, yeah, and I just painted it gloss black. It's got a little angle there, so it's going to sit. Let's get it up here and get glued on there just like that. So there'll be the light bar and headache rack all in one. So that'll, when we get to that point, that'll go look like that. And then the wheels, still got to sand these tires, but I got some black wash down in there. And come on, focus. Let's try it this way. It's better without the light or with the light. But yeah, the center cap, I'll probably pick that up. Let me put the light back on. That Chevy bow tie, I'll probably pick that out with a little bit of gold and pick the lugs out. But yeah, I got those painted up. The chassis, a gas tank axle, they're not glued in yet. I'll probably paint the gas tank just varying shades of black and grays and stuff like that. And the exhaust will be silver, of course. I painted the running boards. I'll get this off here. This kit comes with them. And so, it'll get the full-length running boards like that. I'll put some wash in them and give them a little more depth, but this may be, I'm not sure if there's a left and a right or not, but there's a little bit of a warp to them, but they could be easily straightened back out. Yeah, you can see how it's dipping down there. It needs to be straightened, but that's no big deal. Just gotta bend them. But yeah, it's gonna have the strips there, and bumper is silver, so it's not a top of the line truck. I did find a I can't remember what it's from even. Oh, I think it's from one of the I might have shown you this, from one of the AMT Ford trucks I did as a slot car body. I just got to grind that console out of there, and it'll be a nice little base bench seat, because I doubt a work truck would have fancy buckets. But there's a few more parts here that got to be painted and detailed out yet. But I took it to work this morning, and got some of it painted up, like the spare tire and the wheel backs, stuff like that. So I'm waiting for VCG to get his automatic transmission back to 700R4. I'll cut this one off and put a auto. I don't want the manual transmission for a work truck. Not a newer truck anyhow. Back in the day, they probably had more manuals because everybody knew how to drive one. But, they probably don't have too many manuals anymore. So, there you go. And then, I've also been working on the Mustang dirt track car. Been doing some sanding on it. And I sanded the wipers off and drilled out where they would be, where the shafts would be. I got to clean this up. I want to get rid of that, and I'm going to put some channel in there so it looks like the window was removed and the channel remains, where the glass would have sat and the moldings are gone. So I got to detail that a little bit more. I'll probably either put a patch panel or grind them door panels handles off, because the doors will be welded shut. But yeah, got that. I've been you know, puttering around with that one too. And what else have I been puttering with? I go in between them all. I do so much on one, and I do so much on another. And then I go to this one, and then I go to that one. I started another one as if I needed to, but I don't know what inspired me, but I started messing with this. The unibody Ford. Now let's go ahead and get some clear to gloss this up. That's a military color. In fact, it's this. The gray-green. And the other, I don't have the can anymore because I used up, is the, to me, a racing white, which is a nice, you know, slightly off white. So, yeah, it's going to be two-tone like that. Pretty much stock. I might put slightly fancier wheels. I might not. But, yeah, chassis, I'm not going crazy because, like I said, excuse me, for these things, the exhaust ends. I don't know why they didn't put a whole exhaust. So it'll get picked out some other colors, but for the most part, I'm not going crazy on it. I think on this one, I'm going to use the engine that came with the kit. Only because, I don't know, I like the VCG engine I'm putting in the city truck, but, well, I don't know if I want to buy another one or not right now, because, I mean, I don't have to, there's no rush to get it done, because he's out of stock on them right now. So I might just wait. But then again, I might just use the engine. Excuse me. That comes with it. And then here's the interior. It's not done. I got to touch it up a little bit there. I masked it off. And then what I did here, where it's speckled, is just that. I misted some light gray on it, some white, some of this color, and a little bit of black, and a little more white, just a couple times, and gave it a, you know, kind of like a factory looking or custom type seat cover. I don't know, but there we go. I got, of course, detail the dash and the floor and all that, but that's about it. You know, a little, got the radiator painted up, and just a few little details, but yeah, I was just messing around. I just kind of like this truck, so. Excuse me. Just the greenish gray and the off-white color. Plain and simple and clean. It's kind of what I'm going for on it. You know, just something. And Ford actually had a color similar to this, so it's not beyond the realms. But yeah, no new stash ads right now. I'm going to be jumping in on the Sodak page, his YouTube, what's it called? The Naked Model group build again. So it starts December 1st. So that's the one where you don't paint it. You could use some markers or, you know, chrome pens and bare metal and stuff like that, but you're not supposed to paint it. So for that, you know, you got to have a kit that's, you preferably is molded in at least one color. If it's molded in more colors, it's all that much better. And I have a few that qualify. So yeah, I'll be making a video on that by the 1st. And I'll show you my pick and my reasons for picking or not picking. It still isn't finalized, because who knows, I might find something else in the meantime and pick it up and use that. Last year, I used the Revell monogram, whose ever it was. I think it's monogram at the time. The Corvette, the 65 Vet. Because I have two. I had a red one and a black one. So I used the red body with the black interior and black chassis. And I used an orange engine from the Street Fighter kit to have an orange block. And, you know, some of the stuff I, you know, painted, you know, with the silver marker, and some things were already molded in appropriate colors, so it really worked out. So I'm looking forward to doing that again this year. You know, I like to get something that has as little to paint as possible, and it's already molded in decent colors. You know, I had a couple here, but Some of them I just don't like the color combinations I'd have to live with. And like, ugh. You know, even though I know this is for fun, I'm like, I can't do a, you know, blue car with a yellow interior, you know, or something like that. You know, if I'm going to combine kits, because there's been a lot of kits that there's been 2 versions or 3 versions or 4 versions of, you know, the same kit that were molded in colors back in the day. If one of the colors is appropriate with the body color, I'm good for an interior. I just don't want orange and yellow and purple interiors. As long as it's a black, a beige, a gray, you know, even white, because I can at least use some flocking on the floor or something. So that's it. That's about all I'm messing with. Saturday night, as long as she doesn't change and get ill again, we're supposed to see Elle King up in Cleveland. So we're leaving in the afternoon, though, because the girlfriend got VIP, which means we get to see a, sound check. And we get some, you know, merch. And then we get in earlier than the rest of the crowd. You know, the doors don't open till like 7 for everybody else. We get in there like at 6 or something, or even earlier. And, you know, we get first dibs at the merch table and stuff like that. We get some laminate and some other things. And might be a Q&A section, I'm hoping. You get a group photo, which isn't as good as individual photos. That was a lot better the year I got to, you know, put my arm around her and, Deuce, oh my God, get out of there. You know, put my arm around her, take a picture with her. That was more fun. But, yeah, anyhow, so we're doing that. So we're probably leaving. Oh, God. Excuse me. Man, been a long day. Long day. Yesterday was a bear. Today was pretty steady, and tomorrow looks steady. And, I may, and I'll make a video if I do, I might even go live if I got a good signal. But my boss asked me if I could be plan C. And by plan C, what he means is in Columbiana, which is just south of where I work, about half hour south of where I live, is where my boss lives in Columbiana. It's a county and it's a, you know, little city or town of Columbiana, in Columbiana County. Well, anyhow, it's a real little town with the roundabout square and all these artisans and antique stores and stuff like that. And Reader's Digest voted it the nicest city in the USA or something like that. Anyhow, they're one to have parades and stuff for every holiday and event. Deuce, come on, get out of there. Go. Oh my God, you're bad. Anyhow, they're having their Christmas holiday parade thing tomorrow. And, oh, Dad, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Anyhow, they're having, he has his race buggy. Then his wife has her Jeep that we did up with wheels, tires, and lighting and all that stuff. And, I don't know what she's going to be doing. Well, she also has a store down there, a little artisan store. And so maybe that's why she can't, you know, drive. Well, anyhow, his stepson may do the driving. A buddy of his may do the driving on one of them, because he'll probably drive the race buggy and I'll drive her Jeep or something like that. And, he, you know, like if nobody else can, he wants to know if I'll drive in the parade. So I may do that. So we'll see. His one buddy's supposed to come in from out of town tomorrow, and then he's supposed to drive. But if he doesn't show, then it looks like it might be me. Maybe. So you'll see. I'll make a video or at least take some pictures either way. But so yeah, that's my thing. So I'm probably not going to be sure what I'm doing after work tomorrow, but yeah, I'll be catching up on more of this and try to circulate my stuff between all the other damn projects I got. I'm just sitting here watching more YouTube videos of you guys. JTs and Blue Ox and a few others. Just flopping between channels here. And that's it. So, hey, it's been 14 minutes. A little bit over. Deuce, get down. Deuce. For the love of God.